Hello there, internet slash Narathians. Welcome to a new series that I'll be doing. My first alt on the Quarm server, which I've chosen a barbarian shaman. I have never played a shaman in my life before. Don't know too much about it at all. Vaguely know, the roles it plays. Coincidentally, the biggest selling spell was on P99. Cost about 65,000 plat. People were selling it for. Happened to be the Shaman spell, one of the best spells in the game. That's all I know. Torpelia or something like that. Not too sure their name, but something like that. Very sought after. So this is kind of like a running commentary with when I was playing. I was very, very frustrated playing this character. I kid you not. I absolutely kid you not when I say it's literally taken me 2 days, and as I'm recording this, I'm not quite there yet, but 2 days to get to level 3. I have been running for my life. I have been getting trained. I have just been flat out dying. It's been an absolute brutal experience. This character has no gear. It's not a twink. And yeah, I just I had a real hard time with this. Frustrating. From trying to heal yourself, it fizzing 4 times in a row. I mean, it's expected at that level. The enemies were yellow and white from the get-go, and the poison dot from the spiders was just awful. So when I finally kind of felt like I was hitting my head against the wall in this, and I was dying left, right and centre, I decided to, get my shit together, and I checked out the Halas quests. I went and got some quests, as you will see me doing in this. I will speed it up a bit as well, just between points. But yeah, I went and found out some quests that I can do. I haven't actually completed the quests yet, but at least I'm killing the right enemies to get stuff. It's obviously a lack of gear at this point, and I couldn't even afford my spells to begin with, just 2 spells. So yeah, has been really brutal, and a lot of the time I was actually running around with buffs on because players just kept buffing me, and still I just was dying. I felt extremely, I say glass cannon, but more glass than anything. I wasn't really killing stuff, hitting, repeatedly missing, blue cons and white cons. It was awful. But I'll let the video play out and you can see exactly what I was doing and what I was up against. And yeah, this will be the new ult that I slowly do on the side of the Necro. Alright, let's go back to the commentary I was doing at the time. Let's give myself a heal. I wonder, do I have to target myself every time I have to do that? Or can I just heal through the mob, I wonder? Oh yeah, I can. Ow. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Maybe I can't do it. Man, this is going to be rough to begin with. Oh god. Run! What level's that? That's white. I could turn around and slam it, couldn't I? A stun. Damn, this is a sketchy area. A very cluttered start zone. Somehow I'm outrunning this goblin, even with low HP. Hopefully I've gone the right way. Yeah, I have. Should I look behind me? Oh, he's miles away. Let's just keep running. Oh, it was poison again. That's why. Maybe I can take this. The guards are right there, buddy. You better let me kill you. Oh, I haven't got enough mana for that. Oh, after all that, I killed him. Wow, this is going to be pretty brutal. I've got quite a bit of plat. Well, I say quite a bit of plat. Not really any kind of plat. I've got about 350 plat now on my Necro, who is still level 17. So kind of still low level to be thinking about ults, but since the game's still in Classic and there's, you know, it's very crowded and populated, or it will be by the 30s and 40s, because that's kind of literally end game at the moment. Probably best to have an ult that you can go on and do other stuff. But yeah, no twink. I have 2 items for my Necro, a robe and a dagger that were given to me by a high level that passed by me. But as for anything else, it's all just starter area junk on my Necro. So God knows how I'm actually going to find some gear for this one. I feel like Shaman is going to be much more gear dependent than the Necro has been, that's for sure. Seems like a lot of yellows that way. Don't know whether I can handle a yellow. These buffs are about to drop too, so it's going to get even more rough. Sheesh. Should we try this werewolf? Well, I can. White wolf, not werewolf. Let's try. This could be a big mistake. It could be a big mistake. That heal really doesn't do much, does it? Or is it a dot heal? Oh, I think it's a dot over time heal. Oh, would you look at that? I killed a yellow. Is it a dot heal or is that full, just a normal heal? It's, oh, it actually worked that time. Oh, I must have been interrupted before, even though it still took mana for some reason. Oh, I do not want to take those. You white? No. Oh! There's my spider from before. Kind of like the tartan get up she's wearing. All that. What are those? Woolly fungus. Interesting. I don't think I can wear heavy armor on this character. Probably going to be all kind of leather stuff, but you know. I feel like I'm going too far out here at level 1 I probably am. This is not a newbie area, right? Yeah. Let's just head back this way a second. I don't actually know where the newbie area is, to be honest. I did come across a raft. Maybe it was somewhere back before the raft. Somewhere to level. Or maybe this is it. Maybe they're just kind of, you know, it's a rough place. A bit like the South Pole. And it's just rough in general. And you got to put up with the yellow cones there. Indifferent. That'll do me. Are these indifferent? No, that's threateningly. On that white one. How are we going to get that white one? Oh, I'm not even buffed. Great, I just buffed the spider. So I do have to heal myself. Like, target myself. I wonder if there's a macro for doing that, actually. So, I think I was healing the spider before. Or the wolf. I'm not too sure what I was doing. I was trying to heal through it. That's a bad habit I've done from EverQuest 2. You can like heal through, like target the mob and it'll heal you. Yeah, that doesn't work here. I'm finding out. Let's just try this one. Start. Because it's very... Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Yeah, having to target yourself with that is rather tricky. Yep, I'm dead. And what better way to die but in front of somebody watching you die? Because that seems to be a thing. Yep, back up the cliff, buddy. You don't want none of this woolly spider that's chasing me. I think you wanted to see me die, didn't you? I saw you up there on the cliff. That's what I want, a two-handed staff. I like a pigtails. So I'm outrunning the mobs, which is kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Glad I didn't look behind. Yeah, healing's going to be difficult. Like when you have to target yourself, that is... Maybe there is some kind of macro I can have, but I actually don't think there is. So, at this point, I'd kind of had enough. I was literally running back to those two guards up the ramp repeatedly over and over again. Couldn't make any money, couldn't kill anything. It was just an all-out nightmare, to be honest. I've never experienced such a harsh start zone, gotta say. The actual town itself, the actual start zone here in Halas is great. It's really small, you don't get lost. Straight out, vendors right there near the ramp. It's a great start zone as far as that, but man, is this like a brutal class to start with. So yeah, at this point I decided to swim across here just to, you know, try and get my swimming up. Nearly drowned by sinking to the bottom, as you can see there. But yeah, I was heading back to try and find an NPC in my start area called Walter Felgen. Because apparently he gives me a 8-slot jar. Which, if I put 8 woolly funguses in that I had been actually collecting from the 2 spiders that I actually managed to kill, then basically it's a reward, XP, money, so it was a quest. So I thought I'd get that because you do get the container for free. And also I wanted to pick up another bag that if you talk to Lisbeth McNaff, what a name, in the Warrior Guild, she'll give you a bag, and then if you combine 6 ice goblin necklaces in that bag, then that's another reward, XP and money. Also, polar bears, you'll see me trying to kill or target polar bears more in this next bit, because if you get 1 polar bear skin, then you can hand it in for a random piece of leather armor. So that was another quest. Quests here are nice. It seems to have more quests than some of the other starter zones. What else? Oh yeah, if you collect goblin caster beads, you can also bring it to 4 of them per turn in to a guy in the Shaman Guild, and you get some XP for that as well. So yeah, quite a lot of quests going on, but yeah, at this point I was kind of miffed, and I just wanted to, you know, get going, was instead of diddly-dallying around and dying left, right and centre. It was a bit of a nightmare. I do love the howling wind here and the snowstorm, because I'm all about that. IRL, I love snowstorms, wind, rain, storms, my kind of gig. So we've grabbed the woolly fungus quest and we got the jar. So now we are headed over to the Warrior Guild, where we are going to pick up the... is it the Ice Goblin Necklace? Yeah, the Ice Goblin Necklace. But we get a nice free bag to begin that quest as well. I do wonder if these bags actually get taken off from you once you finish the quest. Not too sure about that. So yeah, I grabbed my quests and then I went back out to it. So before I ventured back out, I just picked up 2 more spells, ended up selling absolutely everything in my inventory, even the bone chips that I was going to save. But again, couldn't afford them all, but I bought Burst of Flame, which I've got to say isn't that great unless a mob is actually running away from you because it's about to die, but it regens its HP so fast that it turns around and starts smacking on you again, which happened numerous times. I could not finish them as a melee at all, so it was good for that. It's a single target fire, direct damage, maximum 5. I don't actually ever think I saw it hit for 5. And I picked up Strengthen, which increases my strength max by 10, which I thought were the 2 best options out of the spells. But yeah, I started targeting things I need. Of course, once I got that quest for the spider things, the little gloops that I need, whatever they're called, woolly funguses, I didn't get another one. I never saw another one at all. So somehow I got 3 on like the very first mob or second mob that I did. But yeah, I started going for bears when I could, woolly funguses, spiders, and yeah, I kind of just went from there. As you can see, I'm training a lot. This dude here that's running out with me, this guy trained me bad. I was so angry because I think I was about to kill a wolf, and he comes running past. I usually detour when I see somebody that I'm about to path across. I usually kind of like make a bend so it doesn't go on them. This guy just went straight past me with like a ton of stuff on him, and I ran up the hill. I was so angry I sort of like typed thanks, and then I tried to scowl at him, but you're not allowed the emote scowl, so that didn't work. But yeah, I was angry. Went to attack this spider, and of course immediately got a friend and had to run back again. I mean, it was this, at this point it was just so tiresome. I was just repeatedly running to those guards. You've really got to pick and choose the things you kill around here. I mean, it's very cluttered and they're all just social. So yep, we jogging back to the NPCs again, the good old ramp, my favourite place. Okay, so this bit here is the train bit. I was kind of fuming at this point because I just, you know, I've been running back and forth, and I thought finally let's just, you know, pick our mobs carefully, place them carefully. So I went and found a wolf, and I thought I'm gonna pull it behind this tree safely away in case there's any other roamers, which you're gonna see right here. Little did I know that Mr. Train over here comes waltzing past me. Now see, if I'd been training past somebody fighting that wolf, I would have gone like near that mountain from where I pulled it on and done a wide berth, and not just like taking the train completely over them. And straight onto me. Yeah, I was fuming. It seems when I typed thanks like that, I'm not sure whether he was in range or not, but he turned around. I mean, he tries to spot heal me when I get to the guards, but I wasn't having it. I was angry. Like, I'm pretty careful with my trains. If I have trains and I'm not shouting out to zone line or to where I'm going, I will steer the train around people and stuff if I can. If I can't, that's when I usually shout out. But no, I thought, get me away from him. I'm going straight back out. At this point I was like just angry, looking for anything to kill ASAP. Get me away, get me out there. Need kills, don't want to be near that guy. So I just ran. Oh gosh, I mean, this is the hardest 1 to 2 levels I've ever done. It was incredible. But yeah, I'll probably make some videos, kind of like my Necromancer videos, where I'm actually like playing gameplay. But I thought I would just, you know, make a video like this where it's kind of a bit of a running commentary, really. to start with, because it was such a disaster. On the prowl for any enemies I can club to death. That's another thing. I read up that it's best to keep a one-handed blunt and a two-handed blunt, leveling them up together. That's going to be like the weapon of choice. I see a lot of shamans with spears, so I'm not sure about what that's all about, but yeah, I was trying to save up some money for like a staff that you can buy at the NPC. I couldn't afford a cracked one, so it was the withering staff maybe. Yeah, and here we are killing my first gnoll. That's the thing, I want to actually go into Blackburrow at some point on my necromancer. I think level 17 is too low or too high for a necro. I don't think so. But I think these zones like Blackburrow and stuff, you know, in EverQuest 2, those zones are like not 1, they're like level 9 to like level 18 max. And it's like you're out of there in about 5 minutes. It's a completely different game in EverQuest 1. It's like, even if you're like level 18 and you're going up against something that's level 18 down there, it's just not going to be a cakewalk. You've got to think about all the ads and the possible disaster of them all adding to you, and it's just a completely different game. I know way much more about EverQuest 2 than I ever did with EverQuest 1. I still consider myself a complete noob at EverQuest 1, as my videos probably reveal. So now, yeah, I'm going around here with my own buffs, nobody else's, kicking a bit of ass, actually getting some stuff done. It's kind of still touch and go at some points, but I decided not to actually try and heal myself. More so just burn them down as much as you can with that crappy fire spell, but yeah, I started chain pulling a bit, which was quite good. Oh, here we go. A bear. Yeah, these bear pelts that you need for the armor quest seem a bit rare. But I think we'll be around here for quite a while. I mean, my god. I got to like level 6 on my necromancer, like within the time that I'm approaching level 3 here. The differentiation between like different classes and where you start out is huge. Decided to go for another wolf here. I'll tell you what, it's a lot more intense playing a melee with not much escape tricks than it is, you know, with a pet class that can run away and sacrifice his pet to get away. But yeah, every battle at this stage was a struggle, even this wolf. And it's like, just when you thought they were dying, like you got them under 20% and they started running off, they'd kind of wander into another enemy, which meant you had to just like run off to the guards, lose that XP that you just fought for. Or if they run off and they suddenly get that, you know, you can't hit them, and so they just regen their HP and turn back on you. Yeah, every fight is just like a fight for survival. It's crazy. Thought I'd take a bit of a chill pill here and try and get some HP on mana. At some point I think I'm probably going to have to go bind wounds with this. I mean, it's not a full out tank really, is it? Like a warrior or something. I do have heals, but binding wound may be an option. So yeah, just watch this gnoll pup get obliterated by these two wolves. It's quite fun how other factions kill other factions. You know? Don't often see that in many MMOs actually. Where like they're fighting each other. Roamers on roamers. Yes, pull the wolf right onto the rocks so no one can see me. No ads. It's like a tunnel of just like aggro out there. I spy with my little eye something beginning with B for bear. Let's see if I can get a bear skin here. You only need one for a random piece of armor. I have yet to have any. Yeah, this fight starts off well. And then quickly goes a bit one-sided. Spam that slam. Slam was a combat art in EverQuest 2 where the only way you could use it is if you had a shield. It's literally like shield slam, like the ones you get in World of Warcraft, but I'm different here. Don't need a shield. You just slam it with your shoulder. Like a big ass barbarian would probably do if they didn't have a shield. Right. Bear pelt? No. Nothing. Oh my gosh, it's like my necro videos. Bear pelts all over again. Alright. Gotta go for another bear here. Desperately needs some kind of armor on this character for sure. Because now I'm actually tanking stuff, unlike my necro. For the time being anyway. Probably for quite a while, actually. I mean, I do get spells too, but I don't think I get a pet for a very long time. I get a wolf pet around level 30, something like that. So, yeah, let's see if this bear drops a bear skin. Skeletons, interestingly, are not hostile unless you attack them. Spam that slam. A real struggle to actually finish an enemy at this point. Skin? Nope. Nil point. Yeah, as I said before, this is a very lonely place. The blizzard whispering around you. You feel like you are somewhere far, far away from normality here. And not many passerbys, and you're out there trying to survive. I mean, look what she's wearing. She's wearing a tartan kilt and a bra, and it must be minus something degrees. I mean, there's icebergs all over the place. How do they survive? Must be all that barbarian alcohol they drink. The barbarian blood. Warm blood keeps them alive in these conditions. But yeah, this is a great starter zone for me. Hard class to play to start with, but I really love the atmosphere. Pulling that wolf away from that other one there. Nothing. Not a sausage. This guy's about to turn around. Yep, I've been watching you, bro. A little staring competition. First one to walk away. Okay, it's me. I lose. Give him a wave. It's like I'm waving. What else can we kill up here? I need goblins, bears, and spiders. Yellow spiders, bit of a risk at this point. What I really need is a two-handed weapon. Very nice. Except the delay on those weapons is pretty bad. But higher damage for sure. Is there any point going around with a one-handed weapon when you don't have a shield? I feel like that's what it's there for. So you can have a shield or dual wield. I mean, I guess it's a faster attack, but hey ho. Not too sure why I'm going for wolves. They're not really going to give me anything. I mean, I guess it's XP, but as far as quest mobs go, I need them. I should be tracking those down more. This is a close one. If any wolf comes past me now, or bear, they seem to be social towards wolves, then I would have died there. So at this point I'm kind of looking for spiders, because I feel like I got 3 of those things before, and the fungus things, I really want to get like a reward or XP done, and spiders, there seems to be more off than anything, and I kind of overdid it with the spiders here. That was a very silly cast, but that far one up there came from quite far back. So here we have an actual death for you guys to see. This was happening quite a lot before I did any of this video, and I just thought, let's loot that and give up, because on Quarm, as you're going to see, before level 10 you do actually respawn, not all the way back at your GM where you kind of zoned in. You start nicely right there, plus full HP, full mana. The only downside is you got to wait 10 minutes to put your spells back on your book, but hey ho. So we've upgraded a bit. We've got ourselves a 1 great staff. I'm not going to sell that. We're going to keep that to level of the 1 blunting. Right, so I've got 1 goblin necklace, 3 of those, and no pelts. We're not particularly doing great on the quest items we need here, but I have got a bit of money to get this staff, so let's give it a whirl. We are nearly level 3, and it has taken forever. We're going to get to level 3 before I end this video. I hate the fact you can't walk through people. You literally get stuck on people if you walk into them. Now, what we got here? Let's get this woolly spider and give it a beating with this large stick. See how good it is. I mean, I guess the purpose is, obviously you're going to do a bit more damage, but it's more delay, but... yeah, my fence went up. But you need to kind of work on your two-handed, don't you? Not sure why I see a lot of shamans with spears then. I honestly know nothing about shamans. Oh god. Oh god. Really? Spider, you're gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna kill your friend. I don't care how long it takes. Nice. These wolves are aggro, but they're not aggroing me. Not sure why. It's a white con as well. Let's get that. No fungus. Awesome. There it is, boys and girls. Level 3. Level 1 to 4 is usually pretty brutal on most start out characters that are untwinked, but this has been pretty much the most brutal 1 to 3 I have done. I'm gonna kill this wolf before we go up there. And yeah, I'll end the video there, but like I said, this video has kind of been cut up quite a lot, and I've put commentary over it, because there's just so much running around and doing nothing, like hours of just dying and running to the NPCs up the ramp all the time, so I thought I'd just chop it down into some kind of video. But I will probably do more videos just like the ones I've been doing on the Necro in the future, and this is going to try to be my grouping character. I'd like to group on this for video's sake and for my own sake actually. I'd like to kind of get into a bit of grouping, which I do not do on my Necro. So yeah, I'm going to park myself on the ramp here and end it there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, I'm pleased. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next one.